All right. I actually have positive things to say about the next team.
Okay. I think just about, well, other than one other team, I think everybody else in this is pretty optimistic about.
Yeah. Northwestern. I feel really good about Northwestern, man.
Yeah.
Pat Fitzgerald is he's a wizard. He makes do with a lot less than he should have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
how long do you think he's been the coach there? Just out of curiosity, just off the top of your head.
Is it like 11 years?
15 years.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic.
I mean, yeah, it just doesn't feel like he's been there for 15 years.
Like, yeah. Well, there's something to be said about continuity and like having consistent success at a program, because have they been?
I wouldn't say consistent success. I'd say consistently inconsistent, because if you look past over his entire 15-year run, it's literally like a roller coaster.
Yeah, so but consistent success for Northwestern is being above 500 every other year. Like that's for Northwestern historically, that is consistent success.
Yeah.
And like I'm not comparing that consistent success to like Ohio State, but I am saying like they've been in the 3 of the last 4 Big Ten championships.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty consistent success, if you ask me. Over
last
4 years.
Yeah, last 4 years.
Over a 4 or 5 year period, that's pretty good, especially considering Wisconsin is considered the better team, and yet you somehow beat them out for it every year. And like considering they have the 49th ranked recruiting class in the nation, the 5th ranked in the West, and the 11th in the Big Ten, and it hasn't been much better.
No, that's pretty much. They've probably been a little bit worse than that, honestly. Over the last
it hasn't been much better in the past few years. Pat Fitzgerald just finds a way to get these guys to play well, and
he's a good coach.
He's an excellent coach. He's a better coach than he is a recruiter, and it makes me think like, what would happen if he got like a couple more 4-star guys? Like
they would be. Well, obviously they continue. I think they continue to be Big Ten West favorites, honestly, at that point.
Yeah,
and then they probably sneak into on the outside of the playoff conversation, like not seriously considered, but like
more like if they were undefeated going into the Big Ten championship game and then beat Ohio State, we kind of have to put them in kind of team. Yeah. I think that's definitely something, and you also have to like look at Pat Fitzgerald's been there. He has an established program, and he's been able to convince the administration that they need to invest in the program.
Yeah.
So they've got a brand new, I don't know what year it opened, but anything in the last 5 years is brand new Lakeside practice facility. That thing is beautiful. Has giant windows that look out across Lake Michigan, or Lake Michigan.
You're right. Yeah.
Like that's gorgeous. Like who doesn't want to play there? Like I guess if you get offers from Alabama or whatever, but like you're in the Chicago area and you get to go practice there every day.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
And live like 20 minutes away from downtown Chicago. Like
yeah. I mean, you've got a great city. It's relatively great academics, fantastic academics.
Yeah. Which could, we talked about
hurt
this
or could help.
We talked about this in our Michigan conversation about how Michigan's academic standards could be kind of holding them back a little bit.
And that's true. And I think that, but man, it just feels like Northwestern, even if they have a bad year next year, like they'll be back. They'll be in the conversation, and I think that's a good thing.
In 2019, they were 3-9, so So like every so often they'll have these years where they go 3-9, 2-10, or whatever, finish last, but they always bounce back. So they followed up with a 7-2 season. So
I think
you're happy with where the program is if you're a Northwestern fan right now.
If I'm a Northwestern fan, I'm very happy.
Yeah,
that's for sure.